What's going on, all my mentally ill friends out there? Tevin C here, and today we're going to talk about what else? DSP, of course, but it's going to be a very specific subject. We're going to talk about his quote-unquote business strategy, even though he claims he doesn't have one. He kind of does. It's just not as good as other people's, obviously, and it's not really good enough to call a strategy. But as you know, DSP has been on YouTube since 2007, maybe 2008. But he's been on YouTube a long fucking time. And he's been doing YouTube as a job for a long fucking time. Before 10-minute and longer videos existed. So he still has the upload style of, 15 videos a day. And his videos, to be fair, his videos have been lengthened out over the last, 6 months or so. But it's still not good enough because it's still the same thing. It's just slightly less videos, but it's still the same thing. But anyway, let's get back on topic a little bit more. On pre-stream, a long time ago, this isn't a recent pre-stream. You will really have to be bored to watch all of his pre-streams. But I remember him saying on pre-stream that his business strategy is, I don't even know if he used the word strategy, but I believe he was like the way my business works, which is the same thing as a business strategy. But he uploads 10 to 15 videos a day, as opposed to uploading 2 or 3 videos a day or 2 or 3 videos a week, like most YouTubers. And he said if he switched to editing his stuff and only uploading a few videos a day instead of 10 or 15 videos a day, and the videos was longer, that his business would crash overnight. It would basically make his YouTube channel a complete failure. And I'm gonna let you be the judge yourself of, is his YouTube channel a failure already? He has 170,000 listed subs and barely gets 2,000 views on a video for a game that's not brand new or a video that's not controversial, because pretty much the videos he uploads that gets good views on really brand new games because everybody wants to see it, or it's something controversial. So all of the people that don't like him watch it, and all of the people that do like him want to know what the fuck is going on. Besides that, he doesn't get good views. And his business strategy, to put it in the simplest terms possible, is to get as much views as possible out of the viewer. And you can call it milking views out of your fans. You can call it whatever you want to call it. But I mean, that's pretty much what it is. Instead of him uploading 2 or 3 videos a day and saying, okay, I uploaded my 2 or 3 videos a day, a lot of people are going to watch these 2 or 3 videos. He uploads 15 videos and pretty much expects the same people to watch each video, to watch all 15 videos. Now, if I upload 15 videos and one person watch all 15 videos, that means I got 15 views from one person. If I upload one video and one person watched that one video, I got 1 view from that one person. That is milking your fan base. I hate to make this sound like a hate video or like a negative video, because honestly it's not. But that's really what's going on. Is really just that simple. But another thing he talks about, and he's been talking about it more recently, is how good his vlog channel is doing. Now, his vlog channel has about 30,000 subs, and his videos on his vlog channel get between 4,000 to 20,000 views on average, depending on what he's covering, depending on how controversial it is, and depending on what the video actually is. If it's a review, if it's a Q&A, if it's a Hey Live, if it's a DSP Tries It. And those videos, they do damn good to say the channel only has 30,000 subs. And I don't understand how he thinks his gaming channel will fail if he uploaded 1 to 3 videos a day and a few videos a week instead of more than 100 videos a week. He uploads about 100 videos a week, legit. 10 to 15 videos a day, sometimes 20 to 30 videos a day, 7 times. He uploads more than 100 videos a week, which is fucking insane. And I could understand kinda if each video was like 5 minutes long, but no, each video is 15 to 30 minutes long. Some are longer than that. It's no human on the world that's gonna watch each video. It's not even possible. Like, you would really have to just sit in bed and watch YouTube all day to watch all the DSP videos. DSP doesn't even watch his own videos. So I don't understand how he expects someone else to watch it. But that's kind of besides the point. Let's try to get back on topic here, like they say in the King of Hate forums. Let's get on topic here. But what I propose to DSP, do it one time. Upload, go on stream, play a game 4 or 5 hours, edit it down into 2 or 3 videos, and just cut all the fill out. It's so many videos with him playing a game in, it's just nothing. It's just him complaining, or it's just him doing generic fights with generic enemies. Like, it's not actual progress. You can streamline that easily. Like, his Persona 4 playthrough was, I think, 200 videos, more than that. It would take me some time, obviously, but I could get all 200 of those videos and streamline that down into at least 60 or 70 videos. Easy. Maybe less videos than that, depending on how long I can make them. And YouTube isn't my job, obviously. And, I'm not getting paid to do it, and I could do it. So if I could do it, I know he could do it. It's his job. And the best situation you can compare this YouTube model, this YouTube upload model, is to when he used to aim his camera at the TV screen. And forever he said it was unique. It was the way he did it. His fans was used to him doing it that way. And then when it got so bad, he switched to direct capture. Then he went to Twitch. Then he left Twitch. And I'm thinking him editing videos is gonna be the next direct capture for him. It's gonna be to the point where he barely getting views, like even less than he gets now. And he gets even more feedback saying, edit your videos. And his last stand is gonna be him playing a game on stream for 3 or 4 hours and editing it and seeing if that works. But I don't want him to do that. He needs to not change when it gets so bad to when he has to change. Like, it's almost like a failed relationship when you're with somebody and you only change when shit gets really bad. You need to change, but you only change when shit gets bad. And DSP only changes when shit gets bad. One thing he'd been talking about for the last couple months is how his videos are longer than they used to be. It's like, yeah, your videos are longer than they used to be, but you still upload 10 to 15 every day of the same game. And 10 to 15 videos, okay, that might be 3.5 or 4 hours of footage. So out of that 3.5 or 4 hours of recorded footage that he expects me to watch, of course, maybe 1 hour of that is entertaining, and maybe 45 minutes of that is actual progress in the game. If it's not a game like Call of Duty or something. Like, it's so much stuff he could cut out. And then another thing he's talked about before is that YouTube has changed and he hasn't changed. Yeah, but YouTube is your job, right? You consider yourself a business, right? Businesses change with demand. This is a really, really bad analogy, but okay, let's pretend 10 years ago, airports didn't let people bring cell phones on the plane. You couldn't put a cell phone in your luggage. You couldn't get on the plane and have a cell phone as luggage. And in 5 years after that law got made, they said, okay, you can bring cell phones on the plane. But one airline said, no, we still not letting people bring cell phones on the plane. You still can't bring cell phones when you travel. Would anybody fly on that fucking airline? No. No one will fucking do business with them because they didn't change with the times and everybody else did. In 2008 and 2009, more people dealt with DSP's uploading style because, first of all, YouTube had a limitation on how long a video could be, and second of all, it wasn't a bunch of competition. When you get a bunch of competition or a bunch of people doing the same fucking thing as you have to change how you do things to continue to compete. DSP didn't change how we did things, and he stopped continuing to compete, which is why he only has 170,000 subs. And based on how long he's been around and based on how many games he's covered, he should have way more than that. But he doesn't. And the way I see it is, let's look at the average YouTube viewer. I'm gonna pretend I'm in two situations. I'm gonna start off. I'm a DSP fan. I woke up today. I said, "Oh man, I wonder what games DSP is gonna play." I watched him on stream. Okay, I go on YouTube. It's the entire stream split up in 15 videos. First of all, that's another thing. He should not upload the entire stream on YouTube. That's one thing I honestly didn't even plan on talking about, but think about it. You expect me to watch you play the game live, then you expect me to double back and watch the game on YouTube, split up in 10 to 15 parts. Why? Why would anyone do that? Like, he should stream some stuff and not post it on YouTube, or stream stuff, edit it and post it on YouTube, or do some playthroughs without streaming. Because there's no way someone should watch it live. There's no way someone will watch it live, then watch it on YouTube. Out of the 170,000 subs he got, of course you could say, oh, well, not all 170,000 are live accounts or people that even check their YouTubes, but let's pretend all 170,000 subs are live. Out of all 170,000 of those people, only about 1,000 would do that. Will watch him play the game live for 4 hours, then go back on YouTube and watch him play the game for 3 hours. No one is gonna do that. So that's one thing. But if I could remember what the hell I was talking about. Oh, I remember now. I actually had to pause my recording to think about what the fuck I was talking about. But okay, I'm a DSP fan. I watched him on stream. I'm probably not gonna watch the videos on YouTube, but let's pretend I didn't watch him on stream. I go on YouTube. I say, oh man, can't wait to see what DSP played today. Let's see what game he played. I see The Witcher 3. Oh man, I've been looking forward to watching The Witcher 3. I see 17 videos of The Witcher 3, all uploaded in the last 2 hours. So if I want to get caught up on DSP's escapade in The Witcher 3, I have to watch 17 videos. Am I going to do that? The DSP fan, am I going to do that? Probably not. I'm probably going to watch a couple of them. I might watch one, or I might find somebody else playing it on YouTube that streamlined it. Yeah, you don't want that to be a possibility with the potential viewer. You don't want them to say, I'm going to go somewhere else and watch it. Okay, so let's pretend I'm not a DSP fan. I'm just a normal YouTube viewer. I don't even know who the fuck DSP is. I type in Witcher 3. I see DSP playthrough show up. So I go to his YouTube, and The Witcher 3, The Witcher 3 at this point, I'm going to say it's 2 or 3 days old. So I go on YouTube. I go on the DSP Witcher 3 playthrough, and I see 65 videos. I don't think he has 65 videos after 3 days, to be fair, but I see 65 videos. Now, I haven't seen part 1, and I don't know who DSP is. Do you think I'm going to watch 65 videos? All videos being 20 to 30 minutes long? No. I might watch one to check it out. And you don't want that either. Like, you look at all the DSP playthroughs, it's like the first video, 30,000 views, the second video, 15,000 views, the third video, 4,000 views, the fourth video, 3,000, the 20th video, 2,000, the 30th video, 2,000, the 40th video, 1,500. You don't want your shit to look like that. I mean, you can't get everybody from the first video to carry over to the second and the 100th and the 200th video, but you don't want that much people to drop off. Yet again, this is a problem. This is a problem that comes from either the person not liking your personality or the person not liking the way you did the video. In DSP case, it's probably both, but let's just pretend it's the way he does his videos. Yet again, I'm sure it's both. But you don't want that to be a possibility. You don't want people to say, I'm going to watch the first video to check it out, and then I'm going to bounce. You don't want people to say, I'm going to watch a couple of videos out of context, and then I'm going to bounce. You want people to watch all your videos, most of your videos, or watch all your videos, most of your videos, or the whole video. You don't want people to watch 2 minutes and say, fuck this. You don't want people to watch one video and say, I'm done. You don't want people to watch one stream and say, okay, I'm not watching the rest. But will DSP change the way he uploads? I doubt it. If anything, it's going to get really, really, really bad, like worse than it is now as far as views are concerned. And then he's going to say, okay, fuck it. I'm going to edit stuff and see how it works. But then it'll be too late. That's what he did with direct capture. It got bad, and then he said, okay, I have to change. You shouldn't wait for the customer to force you to change. I'm going to pretend the viewer is the customer. You shouldn't wait for the customer to force you to change. You should change on your own. If McDonald's sold burgers with sesame seed buns and the sales went from 20 million to 20,000 because they use sesame seed buns, McDonald's wouldn't say, well, we've been using sesame seed buns this whole time, so that's what people are used to. No, McDonald's will fucking get rid of the sesame seed buns so they can go back to having 20 million sales. And DSP doesn't want to get rid of his sesame seed buns. And I do think eventually he's going to edit his shit. But like I say, I think it's going to get real bad. I think he's going to be getting less than 1,000 views average before he says, okay, maybe I need to actually change. And another thing you could think about is his montages of his games. Now, he, for instance, can have, and he posts the montages on his gaming channel, but he might get 15,000 views on a montage in a week. That's one video. That's condensed. That's instant gratification, like he says, what people want. And another thing, if you run a business and you think people want something, you're supposed to try to give it to them. You're not supposed to say, well, y'all changed and not me, and not give it to them. That's not how businesses run. Businesses are supposed to change with the time, and he really don't want to change with the time. But he could upload a montage of a game he played years ago and get 15,000 views in a week. Yet again, this is one video, 15,000 views. But instead, he wants to rely on making 15 videos and getting 1,500 views a pop, which is just squeezing views out of the same few people. Like, if a business has to rely on the same exact customers every single time, eventually that business is going to fail. No business can function relying on the same exact people all the time, every time. Because if those same exact people say, fuck it, I'm not gonna watch this anymore, or fuck it, I'm not gonna buy this product anymore, your business is completely screwed. If those few people, those, 1,000 to 2,000 people that watch all his videos, if those people go away, DSP will be completely screwed. I would be getting more views than him. He would be done. And that shouldn't be a thing. He needs to change the way he does his stuff before it gets to that point. He can't rely on those people. He can't say, I have a core fan base that watches my stuff. You shouldn't need to rely on a core fan base. That's just my opinion. You should always want to progress and grow as a business. And if you look at his views, he's not progressing and growing. He might tell you otherwise, but if you look at proof, he's not progressing and growing. And I don't think he's gonna progress and grow until he changes the way he uploads videos. But that's just my opinion. I'm sure anybody that likes DSP, and I'm sure DSP would just, consider this some kind of hate video, and it's really not. To be honest, it's me trying to help, even though I'm sure he'll never watch this video. But and of course, if you post a video like this on his forums, you're gonna get banned, and I'm not even gonna talk about that stuff right now. But that's how I feel about DSP's current situation and his quote unquote business plan. I might have forgot to mention some stuff in here. I hope I didn't. I might have repeated myself a couple of times. I hope I didn't. This is like my third time trying to get this recorded. But if you're still here, thank you for sticking with me. I have a link in the description and in the first comment, or at least the first comment posted by me in this video. And it's 3 things I want to do for the Sons of Kojima water charity. Now, we don't need to meet any goals for this, first of all. But one thing is, I can't even think of the name of it now. One thing is, wow, I really, really can't think of the name of it. That's sad. Oh, live stream of Sonic the Hedgehog 1. I've never beaten any Sonic game ever, so this will be full-on DSP blind playthrough mode. Depending on how long I take to beat it, I may or may not do Sonic the Hedgehog 2 and or 3. It depends on how long I take to beat 1. That's one thing I want to do. Second thing I want to do is a live Let's Endure / react to DSP's FPS challenge, I think it was called, when he played Modern Warfare 2, I think, and Battlefield Bad Company 2. So whatever Call of Duty came out that year, he played both of them. And I watched about 5 videos of it, and I said this needs to be documented in history as being bad, because it's pretty bad. That's one thing I want to do. Now, the Sonic stream, I have no idea how long it will be. The Let's Endure stream, I don't have details on the stream because I'll more than likely make a dummy Twitch account for it, just in case. But that'll probably be between an hour and 2 hours. Now, the third thing I want to do is a Lil B 101 song Let's Endure. This will be between 4 and 5 hours based on the average length of a song. If you don't know who Lil B is, this dude makes some of the most out there rap music the human brain can imagine. But I want to do a live Let's Endure / react to 101 of his songs. I think it would be pretty interesting. I would be playing some generic old game in the background just so I could abide by Twitch's rules. But that would be on my actual Twitch channel. The Sonic stream would be on my actual Twitch channel. If you listen this far, let me know what you think about these ideas. Let me know if you're interested in them at all. And yeah. It's my fucking third time trying to record this. I actually kind of got it done. So thank you for sticking with me for the last 20 something minutes. And I'll see you in the next video.